Yes, when you see 40 arrive over Hilltop,
Yeah,
when I've been here for some of the car meetings and the people are not used to supercars, and it's sort of this mad rush of Hornets arrives. It's lots. You think, oh my god. Okay, so we have a red light on at the gantry. The lights have gone off of the safety car, and it will be up to the pole sitter Liam Morley to dictate the pace. First gear, slow rolling start, and I think everybody looks as if they're nicely in order. Morley and Harper quite in front of the grid. Lights are going out. Oh, it's a long hold, and I don't think, well, the lights went out and everybody was still going into, was almost going into Old Hall, so not sure if that's been deemed as a start or not, but it's Ross Allen from Liam Morley, the 3-car from the 1, that heads down to you, Brad, for the first time.
Certainly is. Looks like Liam Morley's just coming under some pressure there as well. I can see that distinctive green colour of Liam Morley, number 1, who's dropped down into third place now. I think it could well be that number 2, Lee Harper, moved behind him on the grid, wasn't it? So Lee Harper could well be the man who's moved up into that second position, but Ross Allen's man from Edgehill, car number 3, leading the way as they leave my side on towards Island Bend and in towards Shell Oils. I imagine they carry a horrendous amount of corner speed around Shell Oils, even in these conditions.
Well, I haven't been in the drive. It's not now we've got a safety car forward has gone out here. The safety car, just left the pit lane. So not sure if it's an incident that we haven't picked up on yet, but the safety car has deployed.
Yeah.
So no overtaking onto the side under the safety car there is. So as they come around, trying to pick them up. Well, the order has made their way through the first 3 corners, and we're picking up now. It is number 2 machine, in fact, who's out in front. Lee Harper was out in front, ahead of Liam Morley. And it's number 3 ahead of the 43. That's Ross Allen and Ollie Holmes. And there's a 40 up next.
140, that's Aaron Mail in the black car.
Yes, that's it. Through they go there. And the safety car is halfway between Cascade and Klein and Bent at the moment, waiting for the pack to catch up, I respect.
Okay, that's not bad, because I think normally you probably would wait on the exit of Old Hall, but obviously with balls being flashed, at least the drivers know they're going to sort of back off the pace.
Got a spinner out here. It's
37 Adrian Day, who's just spun through the left of his. Okay, so the leaders have backed off the pace. Harper brings them across the line for the first time, so it's Harper, Morley, then it's Ross Allen, Ollie Holmes, Aaron Newell, Chris Beesmail, Costa Critzis, Lee Plain, Mark Edwards, Paul Platt leads the monos from the 18 of Kurt Catmull and 92 of Ben Arden, but obviously everything has been neutralised for this start of the race. And obviously the clock's only just ticked down to 11 minutes 50. Nothing's come up on our
time streets. The guard to left there, so it's a bit blocked back when we've got after one back. Line on the clock should have gone down about 10 minutes. So into the pit lane we have a retirement. Is that the no, it's the number 50 of John Busby. I think you said did a spin.
I don't think it was
with John Busby's pulled into pit lane, goes straight into half main. So John Busby decided that cart's not performing as he would like in these conditions, and drive all okay, car okay, but will be a non-finisher in this one. Now the safety car lights have gone out on the boards near me. I'm assuming that where you are, Brad, there's probably a car that's leading the way on the track.
Yes, there is. The pack has caught up now to the safety car. Lights are on the safety car, but of course when the lights go out on the safety car, it will be past me but before you, so we won't know about it until it does pull into the pits. So it's anyway, it's 2, 1, 3. That is the numbers of the cars in front. That's Lee Harper, Liam Morley and Ross Allen. But nobody's spinning this time around, which is always good news. They make their way towards the top end of the circuit. So, not sure what happened there to John Busby.
Well, I'm putting across towards Lodge to pick up the safety car to see if it's lights on or lights off. The red light on the gantry momentarily came on and came off again. So slightly, I'm not sure if perhaps water's got into the electric somewhere. Certainly the red light stayed on. And the race was underway, and the guys were almost halfway towards Old Hall before the red light went out. So I'm not sure if that's safety car appears, lights are off, the red light
is on, and looking at the clock, it's ticking up. Well, it's got back to 12 minutes. So I suspect that perhaps it was a full start the first time around. They're in single file, obviously, after restart. Red light goes off, so we are racing this time, and it has clocks reset at 12 minutes, so it's half of. And Ross Allen throws it up the inside of Liam Morley to take a second place into Old Hall, but Morley fighting back, but it's 2-3-1 is the numbers coming down to you, and it could be anybody as they come through Cascade.
There we go, make that 2-1-3 because Liam Morley moves up into second position. He was momentarily in third place as he said there, but he's up into second position now. So Hartman, Morley and Allen, that seems to be the top three as they run out of Cascades into Wood Island then for the first time of this 12 minutes plus 1 lap event. So I'm just trying to see if I can pick out the rain lights through the trees as you go around Shell Oils. That's where the leaders are at the moment. And we'll be heading towards Britain Chicane over Hilltop any moment now. We'll try and pick up the numbers and names as best as I can down here, Gary, but we'll see if
Ross Allen's the red part, Lee Hartman's a slightly darker blackish blue, and then Liam Morley is green and white, so they're the three colours to pick out.
What, they were squirming under the brakes there. That is Lee Hartman hard on the brakes there. Looks so that it's Liam Morley trying to go with him there. Did he get on power? No, not quite, but he's right underneath that spoiler. Oh, the number 2 car back in front, so Lee Hartman
It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy.
number 143, that's John Reed. So John Reed down the slip road, he's on a couple of positions here. That's Dave Herrick trying to find a way through on one of the Division 1 carts as well. But I can imagine the leader's already with you very shortly as again the 59 of Nick Flint comes through the slip road.
Yeah, they're just coming out nearly for the first time, and it is half from Morley. Where has Ross Allen? Well, Ross Allen has dropped back, but he's still there in third place. Then it's fourth for Aaron Newell. Then it's Ollie Holmes, the 43 Costa Corinthis. Mark Edwards, Chris Beatsmell, Lee Plain. Then it's 2 monos, and it's Paul Platt, but he's got Ben Arden right on his tail. That's the GP1, followed by the 92. And then the 26th car of Carl Hugh. But yeah, nice close race for the Division 1 run. Nice close race for the monos. Arden there in 10th and 11th.
Let's see the movement through the trees again as everybody makes their way through Denton and escapes safely on the top. What is essentially the first of the fires, I suppose, but through Britain's coming over Hilltop very, very shortly. So green flags all the way around here. So as they came past the previous time around, it was Lee Hartman from Liam Morley, and it still is that order there, Gary. So number 2 of Hartman hard on the brakes again from Liam Morley. Is that Ross Allen? Third position is doing the number 3 indeed it is. So Ross Allen is still holding on to that third position, but is it going to be a change? Oh, so close there between himself and the number 140 Aaron Newell potentially there, Gary. Fourth place.
That Aaron Newell certainly his first on his speed round, the old park circuit, and has enjoyed himself the other day. Obviously, slightly different conditions now, but yeah, Aaron Newell, the Northern Ireland Supercar champions, normally their race that place such.
Right here, I think it's against the big 2 back, and Malcolm just starting to ease away from Morley. It's what, 7 tenths per second this time, it was 5 tenths last time. Allen still there in third from Newell, and then Ollie Holmes just trying to keep them in sight. They dropped Mark Edwards, then it's Chris Beatsmell, Lee Plain, and then it's the monos still locked together. It's Paul Platt still leading Ben Arden, GP1 92, so no real change in the position.
Of course, the whole track thing is wet. We're looking at 4 till top, and it's still only half of from Liam Morley. So the man from Grimsby still leads the way. The number 2 car, Liam Morley from the Race18 for City changes Liam Morley. Through the left, over to the right now, as they get the power on Liam Morley in the wheel tracks of Lee Harper. Ross Allen still there in 3rd position, just defending that place from the number 40 machine. It's the 43, Ollie Holmes, who's planning on the top 5. Somebody going straight on here, that's the 29 of Chris Weissman. Yeah. And somebody sitting at the left-hander is as well. I can't pick up a number, they come past number 85 it was. Lee Black, yeah. So Lee Black, one of the principal riders, just sitting on the left-hander. It's back running and it's dropped down to 12th place, but still holds 9 to the 2 marks championship. 3, 4, 6, 4. There's number 69 on Nick Webb, he's on his way. That is over the 1 car of Liam Morley, so it is the half of the and Morley, although he's right there with him, just can't find an opportunity to get close enough to make the challenge at this stage of the race. Here comes that battle for first place. He's got Ross Allen from his 140 of Aaron Mule, 43 of next Ollie Holmes. That's the top 5 that comes passing here. 6th position for Carl. 5, that is Mark Edwards. 29 of that is now ahead of the first of the business tomorrow. That's GP1. For that, Boy is still there in 2nd place. Fastest lap goes to half. Some processes, but Aaron Hill was not close to the back of the 3-car ball. Bit of a gap over the 92. It's been hard to that right half. Going wild talk about one of his spongy on the main 9 car because we expect the mono to be running quite as close to it. Looking out for the leaders, and then we'll be encountering some of the Morley, so halfway through, and half of Mark Morley in the third looks lower than what he was the last time. Now, but Morley, that's about that battle for 3rd place, and the number 3 of Ross Allen. Number 1, 140 of Aaron Yule behind him, still rounding out the top 5 is Ollie Holmes. There's Mark Edwards in 6th position, then it's Paul Platt in the GP1 car in 7th overall, but behind Paul Platt is the 29 of Chris Weissman.
and the gap goes down to 1.5 seconds, as you said, Brad. He just can't get the time done for you. After now, what you over Alan. Very bring those safe second place in the mono class because third mono, third down. Back off from that flat nose that has four running to do a couple down so pick up some points in the second place.
Number 67, Mark past it, just gone past me. It's ran a little bit deep on the getting more dangerous. The bottom glass and rejoin. You want to stay on past the ball, Red, only half from Liam Morley, and then we have that battle for third place. Ross Allen still holding station ahead of Aaron Hill, and Aaron trying to lead it closer.
One part of board is they put the lap on 34. Daniel Jarrett drops it down to 1 minute 6. I don't think this is the last lap. I think the last is one more. So 1 point.
After a little bit loose on the left-hand down here, but gets it all under control and hold on to him as he goes a bit more. But Liam was closer this time around than what he was the last two. He run out in the one part and he
Well, clock is ticked down to 0, so I think we should get him. Harbour that takes the win, but the definite flag only 4/10 per second over Liam Morley, so that was probably allowed Liam to dash up a little bit, and then they did for third place. £140 Aaron for fourth place. On his whole, first Division 1 race gets spit. Both the guys from Warrington, finger goes in the air. Method is the monos. Part 2 is 10th overall. Just holds off Chris Balderson for the 11th place. Mike Card, 49 cards, gets P3 monos. Go, that's left. 18 car. It's the wrong set. That's not the way. It's 7 of Karen Wales. So big bird finishes his run. So that looks as if happy to finish the race at St.